Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? This is Felicia, and welcome to Monday Night Live. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. So, what's going on? What's going on? And how is everybody doing? So tonight is going to be just a regular. Hey, Andale, just my regular Monday night live. I don't have anything special going on tonight. Um, how are you doing? And how's the weather where you are? I don't know what everybody else is looking like. I haven't been paying that close attention. But we actually had a beautiful day here today. It was sunny. Not warm, but sunny in the 40s. Um, nice. Hey Mike, how are you? Well, it got up in the 50s today. 57 was the high. It's supposed to be 29 tonight though. You can tell the temperature's already dropping because it's pretty clear out and pretty. How you doing tonight, Mike? Good deal. Yeah, I'm kind of just a little bit. Oh, yeah, kids carry everything. Yeah. I had to go out earlier today, and so I have a diffuser. I keep forgetting what those things are called. -6. Ooh, Mike, that's cool. But I have a diffuser. It's just a little something I picked up at Aldi. It wasn't very expensive, but I put essential oil in it. And so I have peppermint, eucalyptus, and lemon in it today because I was out and about. I wasn't really out that long. I just had to go pick up a prescription. But whenever I'm going out and about, I'm like I need to make sure my air in here is. If there's any germs, I need them to be notified that they're not allowed. So I have that going, and actually I've been doing pretty good about keeping that going. Hey, Jamie. I'm also using my eucalyptus and peppermint shower steamers. I make those shower steamers and I use them pretty much all the time during the winter because it really just helps with all of the creepy cruds that happen during the winter time. But yeah. Oh my goodness, -12 next Sunday. Wind chill will be like -20. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Minneapolis, conditions are fair with a temperature of -2 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 9 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 70%. Ooh, my goodness gracious. It's cold. You better bundle up, Mike, and try to keep warm. Try to keep warm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything in particular tonight. I need to be crocheting because I have a lot of things that I need to get finished, but I don't feel like it. I haven't been in the mood to crochet much, and so I haven't been. Um, although I do have a project I need to finish up. I keep saying I'm gonna do it this week, and this week it's gone. So I don't know about that. I finally got my video up. I meant to get it up last week, but I didn't get it up until today. So I did get my seeds organized, and what I found out is I have room for more seeds. Speaking of seeds, oh, weather. Jamie, you need to put a space between your weather and your zip code, and it should work for you. Mike, can you drop the link for Indiana Backyard Gardener? Indiana Backyard Gardener, Adrian, I think is her name, is having a Seed swap? Yeah. And she did a live stream on it. If I could stay in, I'd be okay. Yeah. She did a live stream on it to tell the details of it. But if you're interested in sharing some seeds and getting some seeds, check out her video. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is email her, and she has the specific information that she wants from you to let her know that you want to participate. And then you send her some seeds. I think it's 3 different kinds of seeds, at least 10 each of the 3 kinds, and and 3 stamps. And then you send her a list of what you're looking for, and she gives you some options there, and then the magic happens. And the magic really happens. I saw some people who participated last year. Um, yeah. So Mike just dropped the link for her. Check out her channel. Let's see, weather for Palm Bay. This is in Florida. Conditions are mostly cloudy with a temperature of 67. Jamie, just take your 67 degrees and go home. The rest of us are freezing and you're 67. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour and the current humidity is 87%. 67? That's 10 degrees warmer than it is here. Actually, it's not more than that. Oh. Jamie is planting watermelon, y'all. Or about to plant watermelon. And we're thinking about cool season. 67, I'd be outside naked. World Naked Gardening Day. Mike's outside naked gardening. That is funny. But yeah. So yeah, Mike dropped Adrian's linked Indiana Backyard Gardener. If you're interested in a seed swap, I don't know what the deadline is, but it's sometime this month to get the email to her. Um, and then you have time to actually send the seeds to her. I dropped watermelon, honeydew, and cantaloupe. See? She dropping watermelon seeds. And the rest of us are like Arctic chill. That's crazy. Although I have to say, I was in my garage today checking my plants out, watering what needed to be watered. My citrus is in there, and my lime is full of blooms, absolutely full of blooms. I'm like, these plants don't know what to do. Now the lime probably supposed to be blooming, but evidently it's warm enough in my garage, and I don't have. It's not heated. It's not heated at all, but it's warm enough in there that they're surviving. So far my citrus is doing well in the garage. Like I said, I was in there checking it today and watering. So yeah, weather for Edenton, North Carolina. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew. The wind is blowing from the east southeast at 0 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 90%. Ooh, y'all might get some flurries with that. 36, maybe, because the temperature higher is probably cooler. So y'all might get some flurries out of that if there's some moisture up high. Um, yeah, 36 is cold. 36 is cold. And I'm gonna tell you, hey GT Junior, it's cold. It's funny. I'm sitting in the house and I'm thinking, it's not so bad. And then it's like a draft will come through, and it's like, ooh, yeah, it's kind of cold. How you doing, GT Junior? Um, oh, and I need to send you some pictures. I got my camera up. We bought them cameras a while back. I finally put one of them up, and let's see if I can get it up on my phone. If I can get it up on my phone, I'll show you my backyard. It's so funny. Um, it does a really good job of see the light should come on. Yeah, looks like we got a little bit of rain happening. Look at that. That's my camera. It shows my backyard. And I love it because you can see I moved it over. You can see over by the fence. And let me see. Move it over just a little bit more so you can see the door that goes into my garage. Hang on, I'm moving it. You can see, I can see that door that goes into the garage. So I can see like all of my backyard with this camera. And I can move it down and see my patio as well. Hold on. I'll show y'all. So you can see down, you can see the patio right there. So I got it up. GT Junior, I got it up. This is the one that you recommended. It took me a minute to get it installed and going because um I had to find a place that was close enough to an outlet. I was gonna have my husband to just hardwire it in, and then I could have put it on the corners. But since it came with, that you could just plug it in, I just had to find a place for it that was close enough to an outlet. And then, and so that where it is now, I was able to just, it's near the back door, so I could just kind of bring it right in the house and plug it in. It is a pretty good camera. I'm thinking, do I have box? I don't think I have it. It's one that GT Junior um was putting in his chicken coop. Hang on a second. Um Let me see if I have the I think I have the box right here. Oh, I didn't think I could actually walk, did I? My leg is cramping a little bit today. But I did my I did half of my squats. Yes, I did install the SD card, and yes, I have recorded video of Bella, and I'll send it to my son. This is the box that it came in. It's a Wi-Fi camera. That's the brand um on it. Trying to see. I don't think that looks any different. Um, yeah, that's the box, and it if you're interested in one, before you buy it, make sure that you have the right kind of Wi-Fi because it does not support 5G. Other than that, I don't know. But yeah, I did install the SD card. I formatted the card. It's recording, so I do have um, recordings on it. I also have notifications on it, so if the motion sensor is tripped, then I'll get a notification on my phone to check it to see. And so, like when Bella's out there, I can actually see her without having to go to the door to see what she's doing. And they weren't that expensive. How much were they, GT? About 20, $30, somewhere between 20 and $30 a piece or something. I don't remember what they were. I bought three because I had three spots I was thinking about putting them in, and I definitely want one. I not want one on the front, on the side of my house, over by the driveway, um, because I can't see my ring doorbell doesn't see that far, and so I want one over there so I can see, especially at night. I have a motion detector light on the corner over there, and I have a motion detector light in the back, and the light comes on frequently, and I think it's the cats because we do have cats, about $20 a piece. Yeah, so we do have cats, and so I think that's what's going on. But um, sometimes we get a little bit of mischief happening in this neighborhood, and I'd like to be able to give the sheriff the film. We have had, some mischief, um, and it's really just mischief. It's not anything serious, but when you report it, when you have film on it, then it goes a long ways to you know providing evidence of that something actually happened, that you're not just making up stuff because you can. Not that I would do that because I wouldn't, but yeah. Um, but yeah, it was a good deal. I thought it was. I was pleased with it. And I definitely I've enjoyed being able to see what's going on out there without having to put my head out the door. So yeah. So if do any of you guys think you'll participate in the seed swap? I don't know if I will or not. I have got so many seeds. Um, there are some things I want to try, and there are some things that I have that I would be willing to, share with other people. Oh, thank you, $3 off. Well, yeah. Um, so maybe that's how you catch cool critters in your yard. Yeah. Well, I just realized my Baker Street catalog is in alphabetical order. Did you peep my seeds was in alphabetical order? um, yeah. I'm not organized. I never find the seeds to swap. I had to get organized because we were sitting here talking. Hey, God's desire for me. We were sitting here talking. No, I was on another chat with Gina and Tia, and we were talking about some seeds, and I was like, "Oh, I think I have that seed she was looking for." And I went to look for it, and I couldn't find it, and I was mad about it because I was almost certain that I had that seed. I picked up a lot of seeds last year, well, a few seeds last year from the Soil Family Expo, and I thought that was one that I had picked up, and I was like, "Surely I had that seed." She was saying I was going to get so and so seed from so and I was like, "I got that seed. I thought I sent that to you." But lo and behold, I did have it, but I couldn't find it because why couldn't I find it? I couldn't find it because it wasn't in the right place. So, having gone through my seeds now, I know exactly where it is. And like I said, there are a few seeds um that I would like to try. So yeah. I want to try to do more with cool season stuff this year. I haven't been able to do very much cool season. It gets warm before I get it together normally, and so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do some more winter sowing this year, a little bit of winter sowing this year, and I'm gonna throw some seeds out there for some cool season stuff too. Yeah. Well, I think there's some stuff I want to try. Every time I think about it, though, I'm like, well, maybe, maybe not. Like basil, for example. I have a lot of basil. I have a lot. I keep thinking, oh, I might want to try a different kind of basil. I did my winter sowing today. Oh, good. Um, good. I need to get that done. A couple things that I had really good luck with winter sowing last year. Well, one thing I had really good luck with was chamomile. Now when it got hot, it bolted. It didn't like being around at all when the heat came, but it did really well, and so I got quite a bit of chamomile um, last year, and I want to do that again. I also want to do my purple coneflower because I've not had much luck with it. I've bought the plant and I've started seeds, and I'm just not getting having much luck with it. And the funny thing about it is, okay, Mike. The funny thing about it is I've grown purple coneflower before. I've grown, like, I did a wildflower mix a few years ago, and I had like a bunch of purple coneflower. In fact, it was in the same place where my goldenrod is. Um, and I'm like, what's going on? Sorry, y'all, I'm rattling paper, because I'm fidgety. I need to I need to do something with my hands. But yeah, and I'm thinking I know I can grow this purple cornflower, so I'm gonna do some of that in winter sowing. I've got a bed that I'm gonna put some in and see if that comes up. Oh, hey, girl, dad, cooking up deliciousness. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Everyone says lemon balm is easy to grow and it takes over, but I haven't had that luck. I had lemon balm in a container right beside where my mint is, and it lasted a couple of years and then it died. And so I'm going to try to start some more lemon balm because that's one that I really want to have a lot of. I don't care if it takes over. Um, I've got a spot in the back that I want to just throw some seeds out. I want to just go out there and maybe put a a a, a natural border, like maybe some firewood, and then just scrape the soil up and then just scatter some seeds because I have some, like I have dandelion and clover and purple coneflower and black-eyed Susans and just a bunch of flowers that would be pretty, like a little wildflower area, but some of them are medicinal. And so I was like, maybe I'll just scratch up a little spot over there and see if any of it'll take root. Just throw some seeds out there and see if any of it, throw some seeds out and like put some mulch over it and see if any of it takes root. But I definitely want to do that. There's a couple different things that are kind of wild like that. Like I've got purslane that grows that comes in all the time, and I want to throw some of those seed. Those seeds are teeny tiny, but I want to throw some of those over there too because I want I want there to be some perennials that just keep coming back. I'm doing good. Thanks. Hope all is well your way. Everything is good here. Everything is good. I'm doing well as can be expected, but I'm doing well um, and enjoying life, of course. I'm going to be a seed fairy with calendula seeds this year. Are you? I cannot grow calendula. That's another one I just like to throw some out there and have them come up everywhere. Hey, Miss Gail, how are you? I got a tickle in my throat, y'all. Let me get a drink of water. I think I have some hard candy here somewhere. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. How'd y'all do with that snow y'all got? You know, we didn't get any here. It was north of us and west of us. Tuscaloosa got some. My son sent me pictures. Huntsville got it. My other son sent me pictures. He sent me my son in Huntsville sent me a picture, and I was asleep. I got the picture. I looked at it and I was like, "What happened?" And then I typed in, "What happened?" And he was like, "Snow." And I was like, "Oh." I could not for the life of me tell what it was a picture of. I don't know whether it was because I was half asleep or the angle or what. I couldn't tell what it was a picture of. And it just looked like something was wrong. And I was like, "What happened?" He was like, "Snow." I was like, "Oh, okay." What? It skipped over Alabama and came straight to Georgia? Well, it was in North Alabama, and like I said, Tuscaloosa got it. I think the Birmingham area may have gotten some, but here in Montgomery, we didn't get any. We didn't get any. I thought we were gonna get some, but if we did, it was only flurries overnight, and I didn't see any. I'm gonna try this hard candy and hope it helps. But yeah, um, both, like I said, both the boys got it. And it's interesting because my youngest son, well, they both have, seen snow before, rarely, but it's only snowed like in Montgomery, I think it's only snowed twice in the last like 25 years where there was actually snow on the ground because my son will be 25 this year. Um, and both of those times, the first time my son was like a year old, and then the second time he was like 10. Hey, Tammy. Sylacauga got snow? Okay, yeah. See, it was north of here. Um, but they've both seen snow because we've gone to North Carolina several times where it has snowed, where we were in North Carolina. Um, and so they've seen it, they've experienced it. But yeah. And then one year we went to, this is crazy. One year we went to Foley. Hey Scott, how you doing? We went to Foley, Alabama, down on the coast, and it didn't snow, but the town of Foley bought in a snowmaking machine, and they made snow in the town square so the kids could build snowmen and do snow angels and all the fun things. And it was cold enough that they actually had some accumulation of snow from the snow machine, and so they both played in that one day because and this is a weird story, but um my oldest son has some ties to the Foley area, so we go down there to visit some friends down there. So yeah. How are you, Scott? I was watching a replay of your live, and you were talking about getting rain instead of snow and the lack of snowfall in your area this year. It's like we're in upside down world. Good. It's good to hear that you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah, I've been just chilling mostly the last few days. I don't know why, but my energy level has been really low. And I have not felt like doing anything. My husband's like, "What are you doing today?" I'm like, "I'm resting today." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Well, what are you going to do tomorrow?" I'm like, "I'm probably going to rest tomorrow." He's like, "What are you resting from?" And it's not that I haven't done any work, because I have been working. I mean, I've been doing work in the yard, raking leaves. My compost bin is full. I still have leaves in my front yard. I know my neighbors are like, "Is she ever gonna get this finished?" Yeah, I am. I don't know when, but I am gonna finish it at some point. Actually, I'm probably gonna, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'm probably gonna get the mower and go ahead and mulch it down, what's left out there, because I'm tired of raking. And like I said, my compost bin is full, so I don't need to bag any more up. Talking about Alaska on my live Friday night. Oh, okay. I have not been able to get in touch with whatever his name is. I forgot. I have it written down. We had some phone connection problems. I guess I could have called him on the landline. I didn't think about that. But anyways, we had some phone connection problems, but I'll get in touch with him eventually. I'm excited for Alaska. I'm getting my getting my workouts in, so I'll be ready. Miss Ann, you're gonna turn into a pumpkin. Peter, okay, yeah, Peter. I've got his contact information. He's in my phone. We just had some. I'm just gonna say it was one of those days where technology just didn't want to work right, because he could hear me fine, I couldn't hear him at all, and we tried several things. It didn't seem to Nothing seemed to work. So I said, I'll call you back later. Maybe it's something on my end. But anyways, my eyes are closing. Yeah. Well, go to bed, and I appreciate you coming in and spending some time with me. But you need to get your rest, especially if you're not feeling well, because your body is probably trying to fight whatever it is, and you'll need your rest for that. And I'll see you around these YouTube streets. I'm doing a little bit better about getting online, and watching videos and checking people out in the last few days than I had been in the last month, because I've been away from it all. I had just kind of checked out because things were not it was not good for me to be on here, but I'm doing better now. And so I'm checking out some videos, and y'all will see me in these streets. I'll be back. Um, the days are getting longer. I can feel that, and that has helped a whole lot. And me working outside, being outside, also helps my energy level. And so, yeah. Miss Ann has been dancing too much. Not this time, Scott. This time it's the kids, the grandkids. Kids like to share everything with you. They shared a little bit too much with Miss Ann, and now she's trying to get better. But I'm sure she was probably dancing with those kids. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I wonder what kind of dance Ann's gonna have us doing next time. Where are we gonna be dancing? Speaking of dancing, we've got a couple of events coming up for the gardening and homesteading YouTube community. Soul Family Expo is coming up. Oh Lord of mercy, April. First weekend in April. You can just go to soulfamilyexpo.com. I think it's .com. Soulfamilyexpo.com and find all the information there for that one. And then what else is coming up? Y'all, I can't remember to save my life. Crawfish Kickback #2, Memorial Day weekend in Texas is coming up. I'm not sure where the information is. I think it's on Unbiased. Just made reservation for Soul Family. Yeah, I gotta look and see. We're probably gonna stay at Tybee again, just because I like to stay at the beach if I can. And so I need to look and see if I can find us a Airbnb down there. If not, then I'll stay in town if I have to. It's not convenient to stay out on the beach because it's a lot of driving, but it's so much quieter. Come to Canada. I'm hosting our homesteading conference. When is it, Scott? Tell us when it is. Y'all just have to look up Soul Family Expo if you're interested. Look it up. It's online. If you Google it, it'll pop up. All the information is there. And then I think if you go to Unbiased's page, we're staying out in the airport bipolar. Okay, yeah. Yeah, May 10th. Oh, nice. That should be nice. A nice time. Webb's Web has it also. Also. Yeah, Webb's Web. I need to put that in my Nightbot. That's what I'm gonna do this week. Let me write it down right now. I got my book, y'all. Y'all know I got my book. I always have my book right here. And I'm writing it down to add to my Nightbot. The website. There's a website. I don't need website that has all of the homesteading events on it. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Because there's a lot of events. And if they're in your area, you might be interested in them. Scott's having their homesteaders event in Canada on May 10th. So that's coming up. I know there's Homesteaders of America. I'm not sure where that one is event. That's a national event. I'm not sure where that one's going to be, but they have a website as well. I know there's a Texas event. There was an event in the Ozarks last year. Um, there is an Alabama event. What's the other thing you talk about? The fish or the crab? Oh, crawfish. The crawfish kickback is in Texas. And I think the tickets are on sale now. The location is has already been determined. It is going to be in Texas this year. They had talked about moving it, but it's going to be Texas. And Unbiased Unbiased LLC. Yeah, you need to check out her channel, get in contact with her about getting the tickets. I don't know if she's dropped a video about it. Either her or maybe Big Rooster have dropped a video about it. I don't know for sure, but I do know that the tickets are out there because well, I went to the site. I think it's unbiased. Let me y'all, you know what? Let me do this. Plus hunting and fishing. Okay. Beekeeping, solar canning, growing. Plus hunting and fishing. Crawfish kickback in Texas. Yeah, I won't be able to make that one. Yeah, that one's Memorial Day weekend, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. I'm gonna have to cut back this year because last year I got exhausted, and that is not good. But still, it is what it is. Let's see. So, okay, I'm gonna drop these links. I'm gonna try to drop these links. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Content live. Let me see, let me see. Okay. Paste. Soul Family Expo. Um, I cannot spell. Mm-hmm. Mm, I don't see what I'm looking for. There it is. Oh, this thing, I don't know why this thing comes up. And every time I go to this page, it comes back up in a different language. So first time it came up in German. This time it came up in French. Don't ask me why. Hey, Drainy. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so that's the thing for the crawfish kickback. Ooh, that sounds good. And then, so those are the two that I know about. If you have a link to yours, Scott, you are welcome to um um is it are you do you have some information on your page about it, Scott? Because you can just type in hashtag drop to drop the link to your page. And then what was the other one? Oh my word. Hmm. I gotta find it out. I don't see it. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't see it. I'll have to find the other one and put it in. I'll put it on my by me on my nightbot. Let me write this down. Okay, come on now. I hate these pens and I love them. I love them because they really write smooth and everything when they write. Half the time they don't want to write, which means I'm going to get rid of them and find something else. Because I don't like pens that don't write. Okay. So our family and the cruise will probably be it for me in 2025. Yeah, that might be it for me as well. Um, and GT Junior, thanks for coming back. Um, how you doing tonight, Jeannie? I hope you're feeling better. Last time I talked to you, you were not feeling so good. Making eggs and peppers. Ooh, that sounds good. Soon I'll be creating pages. Oh, okay, cool. I Yeah, I did a little bit too much last year, and I was it just threw me off. I had so much going on, and I've got three major trips planned for this year already. So um I'm not gonna I'm yeah, that's about all I can handle. So I am planning on going to the Soul Family Expo in Savannah, and I am going on the Alaska cruise for sure. And I do have actually I have four trips already. I have two more trips planned. So that's enough. And then I might do Pedals from the Past if they have that again because it's here in Alabama. So I'll probably do that event. I might even do a booth there and take some crochet items and stuff. It just depends on it depends on how much work I get done between now and then. But yeah. But yeah, the crawfish kickback tickets are available on Unbiased's Buy Me a Coffee page. But all the information is there as well. And so check it out. It was really fun last year. There were quite a few people there. Um, um, I'm trying to remember some of the people. Unbiased, Big Rooster, Jay and April, Country Hustle, um, Analytic, Analytic Gardener. I can't even remember now. Crafty Leo, um, Bayou Sugar, Rashonda. Okay, now I'm really reaching. I can't remember. There was a lot of people there, but those are some of the names that I can remember right off the top of my head. She's Sunshine. I think was at one of the events. There were actually several things. Okay, Scott, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Still can't crochet without hurting because of the tendonitis. My back hurts and my depression is getting to me. Oh, this time of year is tough for depression. I understand where you're coming from um, with that. And then when you're not feeling well, it makes it even worse. The depression makes it even worse. I hope you get to feeling better. Yeah, yeah. And I have to admit that this time of year is really tough for me when it comes to my depression, and I definitely schedule additional therapy sessions with my therapist because it's just tough. It's just tough, but I am beginning to feel better. So yeah. Lydia is coming with me to Soul Family. Oh, okay, cool. Good deal. I hope to see Lydia before that. I don't know when. I might try to slide over there to South Carolina between these polar vortexes. If I can find a weekend where the sun is gonna shine and the temperatures are not gonna drop to 30, I might slide over there for a weekend and hang out with her. Yeah. I'm hoping Verdi will come with me to Soul Family, but I haven't um talked to her this week, so I'm not sure if she's gonna be able to come. But I'm hoping that she can come as well. That will be fun. It'll be fun to hang out with you guys. Um, but when I said to Willie, Soul Family Expo, yay or nay? He was like, yeah, we usually go. Might as well go. I was like, okay. It's like, okay. He didn't even hesitate. I was like, all right, I guess we going. So yeah, I'm not sure what day we're gonna be driving down anyway. Like I said, I gotta book a room. I gotta figure out what's coming, what what days I can get a room and where and all of that stuff. So yeah, we could stay in Pooler actually. Uh, I might do that because that would be easier if I stayed in Pooler. To be truthful about it, that would be easier. Yeah. Yeah, I was like totally. He was like, I mean, I was kind of surprised. Not that he wanted to go, but the way it went. Usually it's like, well, let me look at my calendar. I think I got this, I got this, I got this, got that. You're looking at and you're thinking about things that you got going on. And he was like, yeah, we usually go, might as well go. I was like, oh, okay, okay, I'm good with that. I am good with that. Yeah. We are in the True Hotel by Hilton. Come stay with us. Let me write it down. And we might do that. We may very well do that. True. If I pick up another pen that doesn't write, okay, I'm gonna get my favorite pen because I know it will always write. These always right. This these fine liners by Micron, you find them in the artist section. They're not cheap, but they always write. I never have a problem with those. If it stops writing, it means it's out of ink. You throw it away, you buy a new pack. And it'll be a long time. And I use them a lot for art because you use them to outline stuff. But anyways, true. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Let's see. Okay. 14 hours. But yeah. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for this year. I've got some good things planned to do this year. Hanging out with people, good people. That'll be fun. And I've got some things I want to get done this year too. Um, I've been thinking a lot about, my list of things and, what can I get checked off of my list of the things that I want to get done. And so, um, getting that camera mounted and working was one of the things I wanted to get done this month, so I'm glad that's done. Um, I got a few things. I'm getting this Christmas tree out of my house. I've decided that it's got to go, and it's actually it'll be out this week because the trash can is empty, so it's room for it in the trash can. Hey, Bone Tired, thanks for coming in, working. Well, thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. I got some work that I want to get done in my yard. I gotta get my timing right on um my spraying for my spraying of my fruit trees. I know I've got to spray them. I've got the stuff, the right stuff that I need to use out there. There's two different things, but I have what I need, and so I just need to figure out the timing on that to get those first sprays in while they're dormant, and then the other sprays when they get you know when they start growing. Um, what is. And so, yeah, I've got plans. I've got plans. I'm writing stuff down. I got my little book here. I got my little journal here. I think I showed this journal to you guys last week. I can't reach it. So I can't reach it, but I think I showed it to y'all last week. Maybe I didn't. Hold on just a second. I don't remember. My brain. Boy. Everything is closed, y'all. Ugh, because I'm using it. This is my spot and I'm using it. But I think I showed y'all this last week. This can you read it? Can you see it? It's the Farmer's Almanac Planner. Good night. Good night. And rest well, my friend. I hope you feel better. Hope you can knock whatever it is. I hope you can just get over it very quickly. But anyways, I've got this planner from Amazon. I just got off of Amazing. But it's a Farmer's Almanac planner, and I'm excited to use it. It doesn't. It's nothing special, really. It's just a planner with I'll show you. Hold on a second. So today is the 14th, 13th, 14th, whatever. And so it's just a planner with the days on it. It does have some information, some little information on it, different things. Like the full moon. Today is a full moon. Well, Monday. Yesterday was a full moon. I think it was at 5 p.m. Um, on Monday, it was a full wolf moon. Um, and then it has some holidays and things like that on it. But it just has little words of wisdom on it, like um, to reinvigorate houseplants, remove a top quarter-inch of soil and top dress with fresh potting mix. So it has little words like that. Every day has like a little word on it. Um, Remember to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. Ben Franklin. But it also has um hold on a second. I mean, it has like all of the holidays and everything in there, like any other planner would. And then it's got places at the end of the month for you to have notes and reminders and stuff. It has all the moon phases on here. Um, and little silly things. Woodchucks are as fond of the fruit of our gardens as we are, and even better at harvesting them. Anyways, after the common lilac flowers fade, it's time to plant cucumbers and squash. Yeah. Hey, Perfection, how are you? But yeah, says shop local. By doing so, you're investing in your community. So it does have, like I said, just little sayings. Yes, sayings on every single day. There's a saying on every single day. But it's just a planner. Really, it's just a planner. But I'm excited for it because it helps me to. I mean, it'll help me to be organized in my in the garden, and also it'll be something I can look back on to see when I did what, when did I do my winter sewing, that kind of stuff. When I did this or when I did that, and I'm writing down things as I go. Dad joke. How do trees get on the internet? They log in. That's pretty silly. Not even hungry, Mike. Eating right. Good job. Oh, okay. I'm not there yet, Mike. I'm not there yet. Um, day zero of eating good for me. But Mike, you got 14 days of eating right. It feels good. That's good. I am not there yet. I was doing so well, and then what happened? Hmm. I don't know. Something happened. I wake up with tea. Tea before bed. Huge difference. What kind of tea, Mike? But anyway, I'm just excited for my little planner. And I have you know, I have my planner, and I'm planning on using it. It's like, oh my God, I'm tired. I feel like doing something about climate change. I feel like doing something about climate change, so I submitted a proposal on urban housing design to the city of St. Louis. Oh, okay. Wow. All different types. It keeps it interesting. So, are you drinking real tea or herbal tea? I mean, real tea as in um, the camellia tea plant, red, black, or I mean, black, green, or white, or herbal teas or anything. I do. I drink tea almost every day. Um, I was drinking. What did I have yesterday? I had chai. So it was black tea with, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves in it. And but I had the decaf. And my body didn't like that. It wasn't a bad reaction, but it was like, oh, I would appreciate your opinion as you worked in forestry. Send it to me. If you would like for me to look it over, I would be happy to look it over. I'm not really sure. I don't know anything about urban housing design, but I do know a little bit about forestry. So yeah, I mean that is my career. It was my career as my degree is in forestry. So I like peppermint from my garden. Yeah, yeah, I do like peppermint from the garden. I have four different kinds of peppermint in my garden. I have, well, no, I have four different kinds of mint. I have peppermint, chocolate mint, pineapple mint, and spearmint in the garden. And they are, I mean, they're perennials and they still have leaves and stuff on them. So yeah. And then I have some of it dried, some of all of those dried as well. So yeah. But yeah. Yep, perfection bacon. I would definitely would take a look at that. If you want me to. My email is oh Lord, let me see if I can find it. Uh, is that a banner? I think it's on there. I think it's there. I just had orange spice. Ooh, nice. Chamomile rubus. I cannot spell it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Can't say it. Lemon balm, Earl Grey, all the teas. Yeah. I just picked up three more teas. Whenever I go to the store and tea is on sale, I get some. And so something was buy one, get one. So I got two of those. And then something was one that I hadn't had before. And so I picked up one of those. I forgot what I got. I don't even remember what I got. I know I just got three different ones. Pretty tasty. Has orange peel and spices. Oh, orange spice tea. Yeah. FR Humphrey creates at gmail.com. That's the email. If you want to email me. Um, yeah. I love hibiscus. I have hibiscus. That's what I need. I need to write down a list of seeds I want to get. I have got to get some Jamaican sorrel. Because mine didn't come up last year. The saved ones I had didn't come up last year. If I can do a live, I would like all of your opinions. Just let us know when you're going to do the live, hon, and I will try my best to make it. Um, but yeah, Jamaican sorrel is one that I need to get. I tell you what I want. I don't know. I'm kind of weird about seeds. I'm trying not to buy seeds just to get seeds, just to have them. I'm trying to buy seeds or get seeds only that I'm going to really use. And so I have so much. I have so much and I don't have places for them. I want to do a little I think what I want to do is get a kiddie pool or a small container and do a wet um a little hydrant garden. You know what I'm talking about? Like a mini wetland area, so I can grow some plants that grow in wetter areas. I want to do it in a container though, a small container. And a pool actually is too big. I want something smaller than that. But I do have some plants that you are in a seed catalog. How did you get in the seed catalog, GT Junior? Tell me that much. How did you get in the seed catalog? But I have a couple of seeds that grow in really wet areas, and so I was like, well, I need to create a wet area for it. Um, um, an area where I can keep it um, moist enough. And so yeah, get the miles in. I've been doing a squat challenge, and I've been doing my rebound on my mini trampoline. I'm up to 10 minutes at a time on my mini trampoline. I'm trying to work up to 30 minutes at a time. And so tomorrow I'm going to do 12. See if I can do 12. I've done 10. So I'm going to do 12 tomorrow. If I can do 12, then I might do 15. If I don't feel like I'm dying at 12 minutes, I might push it and go ahead and do 15. So I'm going to set the timer for 15. But if after 12 minutes I feel like I need to quit, I'll quit. So I've been doing the mini trampoline, and I've been doing my squats. I'm up to 120 squats so far a day, and I should do 130 tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do 2 sets of 65. Fun fact, Minnesota is mostly all wetlands. They drained and filled to create the cities. Yeah. People think prairie, they think grass. Well, it's interesting, but it's swampy. Yeah. When people think um bison, buffalo, and elk, they think out west, but um a lot of those animals lived in the east as well. Because there were prairies here as well. Um and the funny thing about it is what happens when you take major grazers off the land. The land changes. It's the same thing. Have you ever seen this? Oh, stop. Slow down. There's a movie about how bringing wolves back to, um, I think it was Yellowstone, changed the river. And it has to do with um the food chain. Really, it has to do with the food chain. If you have major grazers, large um herds of grazers on the land, then you you keep out trees because they graze the trees. Trees move a lot of water. If you take the trees off the land, then the water changes, right? So when you remove the grazers, then the trees come in, it changes the water because trees move a lot of water off the land. Now, we have areas here in Alabama where it would be a wetland, except it has trees on it. And so, if you take the trees off, then the water table rises, and then all of the plants that the seeds are there and they've been there for years and years, but they didn't grow because they needed the wet environment to grow, start growing, and you have all of these plants that are growing in this area that didn't grow before because the trees were lowering the water table and the plants can't survive in the dry. Right. They trying to bring mammoths back to rebuild the ecosystem is dumb, but bring back antelopes and stuff. It's right. And that's the other thing too. Without grazers, they have dry brambles and grass remain, and if no rain, mulch, fire. Right. Graze. Right. Things tear down other things or stuff. Exactly. And so it's weird because it's like, well, why would you wanna cut the trees down? You know, cut the trees down because if you look at the soil, it's a hydric soil. The trees grow there because we let them. We let them because we excluded fire. It's like if we had burned it like we were supposed to, they would have never grown there in the first place, and the area would have still been wet, and then we would have had, yeah, that. Anyways, there's places for trees. There's places where trees are not supposed to be. So yeah, and the same thing with grazers. If the grazers aren't there, um, yeah, that part. So it's interesting when you look at what we do. It's so weird. My husband and and I are both foresters, and we're always joking until where we tell our kids things like you never want to um, buy a house in a subdivision that's like so and so creek or so and so so and so bottom or so and so this because it's a floodplain. And in Alabama, more than likely they brought in fill, built it up so they could build houses there, put in some kind of water control feature that probably is not adequate. And at some point, you're gonna get one of those, um, you know, flood events and your house is going to be flooded. We saw subdivision go in a floodplain. It's like you drive by there and there's standing water. There's standing water, always standing water. And now they're going to build some houses in there and people are going to buy houses in there. No, I want to live on the ridge. Can we live on Pine Top Ridge or Oak Ridge? That's the subdivisions that you want to live in on the ridge because you don't want to live in the floodplain here. But I mean, it just depends on where you are. Because if you are in the river bottom, well, in California, you don't want to live in the river bottom either because of flash flooding. You know, that part. The weirdest thing I learned, worms are not native to America. They were brought from Europe. I don't doubt that at all. Yes. There's a lot of stuff that's not native here. Um, you can dig in the middle of nowhere. See worms, they spread that much. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of plants. Most of the plants that we grow and eat are not native here. To be truthful, most of them are not. And a lot of the pests that we have are not native here. They came in on um, something. Now some are, but some are not. But the question is, now that we are where we are, what do you do about it? Because we can't go back. That's the thing. People always say, well, why don't we restore it? Why don't we restore it to what it used to be? Why don't we go back to the way it used to be? Well, you can't. But you can't. And the reason you can't go back is because of people. People have made such drastic changes that going back would be virtually impossible. I mean, look at all the concrete and asphalt. What are you going to do with that? Weather for Minneapolis. Conditions are clear with a temperature of -4 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 10 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 68%. Right. Can't go without the worms now. The ecosystem needs them. Exactly. Weather. I don't even know what the weather is here. Weather for Anchorage. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 34. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 34 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the south at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 91%. It's warmer in Alaska. Mm, wow. It's not even freezing there. I'm like, I think Angel was just about the same temperature. She was 36. So you have 2 degrees 2 degrees cooler than Angel's house. That's crazy. Weather for Montgomery. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the west northwest at 5 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 81%. 38 degrees. Wow. What's wrong? This is upside down world. I told y'all it's upside down world. That's just crazy. But it is what it is. Not even freezing there. Yeah, that part. It's not even freezing there. That's just crazy. 4 degrees between Alaska and Alabama. Wow. 10 more minutes on the bike. You get it. I thought about getting a bike. I decided not to. I'm trying not to buy any more exercise equipment because I've had it all. I used to have a bike. I bought myself a bike. I rode it. I put 100 miles on it. And then just a stationary bike. I put 100 miles on it and then I gave it away. And I said, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that anymore. I don't know what it was. It's like I was so into it. And as soon as I put 100 miles on it, it's like, yeah, I don't want this anymore. But I really do need something. I've been using my rebounder though. I'm proud of myself for using it because I've had that rebounder for a long time. Over 20 years I've had that rebounder. It's still in pretty good shape. And I have used it very sporadically. Very sporadically. But it's nice. It's one that folds up pretty small. It's pretty lightweight. You can slide it under a bed. Yeah. Elliptical machine downstairs and 2 different type of crunch machines. I can't do the elliptical. There's something about the foot position on the elliptical that really messed my feet up. Just pain, just serious pain in my feet. And I was doing the elliptical like, um, you know, 4 days a week. And I just had to, eventually, I just had to let it go. I could not do the elliptical anymore. I don't know what it is about it, but there's something about I can't do it. And I liked it. Well, I would do the elliptical and then I would do the treadmill. A treadmill really is my favorite thing to use. Yeah, it's a mini trampoline, but the one I have is called an Urban Rebounder. You can buy the mini trampolines, but they're some of them are toys and some of them are serious serious machines. You just need to get one that's the right, that has the right capacity for you. I needed one that could handle an adult and not a child. And so the one I had, the brand is the Urban Rebounder, the one that I have. But there's other brands that have other that are made differently. I think the newer ones, they don't have this. The one I have has the springs on it, the coil springs on it, the really heavy coil springs on it. I think the newer ones have like the bungee like thing, like like the new resistance machines have. Hey, Bayou, sugar, 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 sugar. How are you? But yeah, and mine does have a handle on it, but I don't have the handle on it. I just have it by the wall. But I mean, it does have a handle that goes on it, so you can do crazy things like hang onto the handle and do splits in the air and stuff like. I'm not doing that. I just I either jog, run, jog, or bounce. That's it on it. Yeah, this is just kind of laid back chatting tonight. I am not working on anything because I don't feel like it. Um, Not that I don't have anything to work on, but because I do, but I don't feel like it. Um, I'm craving cookies. Me too. And let me just tell you, my son, I love him dearly. But one of his roommates' mom made a bunch of cookies over the holidays and put them in their freezer. And when he went back home, his dad had to take some stuff to him. And so when his dad went over there, he's like, "Take these to mama." And he sent me these cookies. I was like, mm, they were so good. And it's funny because, anyway, they were good. There were like shortbread cookies in there, and then there were lemon cookies, and then there were oatmeal cream cookies. All these were homemade cookies. And then there were some chocolate drop cookies. I don't even know what you would call them. I was like, did you just tell her I need 5 dozen of those lemon ones and 1 dozen each of all the other ones? And that she could ship them to me overnight, and that I will give you a 20% finder's fee, and I will pay her whatever she charges. So I can put them in my freezer so I can have cookies whenever I want them. But y'all should be proud of me because I went out today and I went past the grocery store. I didn't go to the grocery store because I know if I go in the grocery store, I'm going to buy the wrong thing. So I didn't go. So I wanted to go in to get some cream cheese so I could make some cream cheese spritz cookies because those are like one of my favorite ones to make. And I had everything to make that except for the cream cheese. But I didn't go. I said, nope, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to stop at the Dollar General and I'm going to get me some Jolly Ranchers hard candy because if I get Jolly Ranchers hard candy, it's still sugar, but that sugar will last me for longer. Like I can eat one piece of candy and it'll last me for 30 minutes or so, and then I might be satisfied with that. Versus if I make some cookies, I can eat it and it's gonna last me for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna want another one. And it's about the same amount of sugar. So 30 minutes versus 30 seconds. That part. So yeah, I did. I didn't go to the grocery store. I didn't look at in the refrigerator section of the Dollar General. I just got some Jolly Ranchers and called it a day. And even that was not a win. It was just not the worst thing that could have done. The best thing I could have done would have been skip going to the Dollar General, but Dollar General, I can say the right name. It's Dollar General, y'all, not General. Um, but I didn't. I needed something from there. I needed some little clips, some 3M clips from there, and they did have the clips that I needed. I figured I would go in there. They wouldn't have what I needed, and then I would still come out with something that I didn't need, but they actually had what I needed, so that was amazing. That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Mm. Mike is showing us up by eating right. GT Jr. is showing us up by exercising. You should make a video. Both of y'all should make a video to encourage and inspire the rest of us to do so well. What the heck? Oh my goodness. It is what it is. But yeah. What are you guys planning to grow this year that you didn't grow last year? Anything new? I recorded a meatless Monday easy meal today, just veggies and soup and ramen. Okay. Flowers. I'm planning to grow some flowers too, GT Junior. I'm getting ready to throw some seeds out there the next day or two so I can grow some flowers. Meatless Monday. Did I have meat today? I did have meat today. Yes, I did. Not meatless for me. I think I showed. Did I show? I might not have done. I think. Yeah. I don't think I did a video of my plate today. So today I had. Yesterday. Yesterday I made roasted turkey legs. I bought some turkey legs. I put them in the oven and I roasted them, and they came out so good. They came out so good. Um, but it's funny because I did a little video, and I need to post it. I might post it if I can find it or whatever. But I did a little video of me getting ready to put it in the oven. But I forgot to do the video of me taking it out of the oven. Hey LP, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But I forgot to do the video of me taking out of the oven. So today, when I fixed my plate, I did a little video of my plate, and I'll look and see if I have that. I don't know if I have that one or not. Maybe I can. I don't know. Do I have it? I don't know if I have it. But anyway, of my plate today, and oh yeah, there it is. It's pretty. And I spelled that wrong. But anyways, roasted turkey with red cabbage and carrots and onions. Oh, that was so good. Hey, YouTube police, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I did It came out so good. I don't know. It's so funny. I don't buy turkey parts that much. I used to a lot because I like turkey. You're in the wrong clothes. Okay. I see you. Okay. I see you. Yeah, that's better. Feels more appropriate. Yeah. But yeah, I don't buy turkey parts as much as I used to. I used to buy turkey quite a bit. Either wings, necks, legs, rarely the breast. I like dark meat um um best, but I will get wings. But necks, whatever. Anyways, if you type in um explanation point weather space and your zip code, it'll drop your weather, Gary. But anyway, so I was like, I don't even know how to cook this anymore. It's been forever since I've cooked this. I don't even know how to cook it. And normally I would have just thrown it in the crock pot and cooked it. And I was like, I don't want to throw it in the crock pot. Well, I had cooked something else in the crock pot and I didn't want to take down the bigger crock pot and I didn't think it was going to fit in the little one and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah, all of that. You know how you go through all those changes. I went through all of those changes. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put it in this dish and stick it in the oven. And so that's what I did. And I didn't know how long to cook it. I put it in there and I let it cook. And I cooked it until it was, and I was like, well, should I cover it? And I'm like, nope, I don't want to cover it because I want the skin to be crispy. And anyways, it turned out really good. After all that, I went through all those changes. Weather for Florence. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 32 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 1 mile per hour, and the current humidity is 79%. Apparently, it's 32. It is colder in Florence than it is in Anchorage. We are in upside down world. Thought I would tell y'all. We are absolutely in upside down world. Yes, Florence, Mississippi. Upside down world. Because it's 34 degrees in Alaska. Is that right? 34, 36, 34. Crazy upside down world. Sad and funny at the same time. It really is very strange, isn't it? But last year was weird like that too. Last year it was I remember it was colder here than it was at Mike's. And it was like, "What?" No, it was hotter at Mike's than it was here. Is that right? Yeah. What am I trying to say? It was hot, like 100 degrees at Mike's house, and it was like 80 degrees here or something. It was crazy. We were in an upside down world again. So yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember yesterday. Can barely remember this morning, but Mike can tell us what it was. It was upside down world. I know that the temperature was the wrong temperature. Mike was hot when he should have been cool, and he was and he was cold when GT should have been cold. Yeah, I remember as well. Um, I remember 1981. I remember 1976. I remember 1973. But can I remember this morning? Nope. In 1973, my mom made me a outfit that was a white background with panda bears on it. Why do people grow leeks? To eat them. It was 100 degrees in, yeah, there, and 65 down south. Yeah, that part. You don't eat leeks, um, GT Junior? Leek soup. Oh, okay. I'm like, I hear something. I hear something. I forgot I put that diffuser on. It sounds like dripping water. Sometimes it sounds a little bit like dripping water. And I have this thing with my ears that I can hear high pitched sounds really well that I'm not supposed to hear. And so I'm often hearing stuff thinking, what is that sound? What is that sound? And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's just the fan. Or, oh, yeah, it's just the lights. Oh, yeah, it's just, yeah, that's what it is. Because I'm hearing things. Leeks aren't like onions. They are kind of, but they're bigger. Like they're like scallions, but bigger. I've never um I've never grown it, but I've seen there's a I forgot what his name is. There's a guy, a gardener on YouTube who lives in the UK, I think, maybe, or across the big water. I'm not sure exactly what continent he's on, but it's across the big water, and he grows leeks. It's one of his crops that he grows every year, and I've watched him for years and years. I forget his name, I forget all about him, all that stuff, but I've watched him forever and a day. It'll come to me later though when I don't need to know it. When I'm trying to do something else, it'll come back to me. I'm going to be okay, but leave it running. Okay. Y'all have a good evening. Okay. Thank you, Belt Loop, Gary, for being here. All right, Miss Beechnut. See you later. I've never knowingly had leeks. I probably have had them in something else at a restaurant somewhere, but I've never bought them or cooked with them. Are you trying to buy some? It's in the onion family. Like it's what is that? What are those called? Onions and garlic. Yeah, yeah, my brain's checked out for the day, so it's not gonna help me. But anyway, yeah, that looks good. Um, allium, allium. That's what it is. Allium is a pungent biennial vegetable in the allium family, along with onions and garlics. They are native to the Middle East and Eastern Mediterranean. Is a leek an onion? A leek is a member of the onion family, but unlike an onion, it does not form a bulb. The thick, fleshy stalk is about the same diameter at the base and resembles a large green onion without a bulb. The leaves are flattened like those of garlic. Okay. Looking through the seed catalog and wondering what part of the leek can you eat? Mostly just the white and light green parts are eaten, although the darker green parts have plenty of flavor and can either be cooked longer to tenderize them or used when making homemade stock. Hmm. Okay, I was looking through the seed catalog and was wondering. It says leeks add sweet, oniony flavor to soup, stews, and pastas and more. Leek potato soup. They are incredibly versatile, adding a unique sweet and mild onion flavor to a huge range of dishes. Oh, it says they are milder than most other items, and so some people will eat them on their own, either grilled or roasted. Hmm, that's interesting. So some of the recipes are in soups, on pasta, in risotto with eggs and stuffing, or on pizza, or on their own. Hmm. Okay. Did you use to shell peas or pop peas when you were a little girl? I'm asking because I want to know the ones when I was small. Wait, didn't you grow up in the South? We called them May peas. We always called them May peas um, when I grew up. And I think, shoot, the ones that I have found that are closest to that are, I think they're called nine something. They're not snow peas. They're sweet peas, and I have one that looks like it, but I can't remember what it's called. I think it's nine. Is it not nine? Okay, these ones right here. That's what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about, GT Junior? The ones that look like this? I have some peas that look like that. I can't remember what the name of it is. This one's called from the Thresh and Seed Company. It's called like the number nine. Number nine. Progress number nine shelling pea is what it's called. Hang on. But let me look and see which one I have. Peas. Peas. Now that I'm organized, I can look in my container. I am achy. It's not that one. It's none of these. It's none of these. Show it again. This one. It looks like this. And there are a bunch of sweet peas that look like that. But the one that I found that I think, why is this one in here? Oh, because it's purple. Back to our Green Arrow. Green Arrow. And I got these from, oh my gosh, I don't know who um Southern Seed Exchange. I think is who I got these from. They're called Green Arrow peas, and they have I don't know why I thought this was the one. When I was looking for peas, I went and looked for peas that looked like the May peas. I mean, these other peas, like the Alaska pea, looks like that kind of, and the sugar snap pea kind of looks like that too. I have a bunch of peas, like 2 containers full of peas. But yeah, the Green Arrow is the one that I got from somebody. And like I said, this one, Thresh Seed Company, come on, don't do that to me. They called it Progress number 9 Shelling Pea. Right here. Progress. Can you see that? Progress number 9 Shelling Pea. 369 for long pods contain 6 to 8 tender peas. It's the largest pod of any variety. But it's a dwarf. Huh. Who knew? I don't even know who this company is. It's just the one who came up when I looked for the peas. Well, so there, who is it? Okay. Southern Seed. Who is this? I don't know. Green Arrow Seeds. 3 to 4 inch pods with 8 to 10 sweet tender peas in each pod. The Green Arrow Seeds. Looks like there are a couple places that have them. Anyways, but we just call them May peas. I don't know I mean, Dad probably got them from the feed and seed store. Um, you know what I'm talking about? Most people don't even know what that is. The co-op, the feed and seed store. That's where we got most of our seeds from back back in the day. And you would go in and you'd ask for May peas. And you would get, yeah, peas. But look at this one, GT Junior. Look at this one. Ain't it pretty? The only reason I got it is because it's purple. Ain't it pretty? This is from Botanical Interest. I have a lot of peas because I like them. Peas are another one of those things in the garden. You got that one. Ain't it pretty? I was at the store and I saw it because our fresh market here has Botanical Interest seeds in there. And I saw it. It's like, oh, I'm getting that. I was like, I'm getting that. I just got mine this year though. But I love all purple vegetables, so definitely. Um, was gonna get that. But yeah, I need to get on it with those because I need to, let's see, 6 weeks. I think it said 6 weeks before your last frost. My last frost is in March, so I need to be planting at the end of January, right? Mm-hmm. I need to be planting those peas like at the end of this month, like in 2 weeks. And I'm gonna plant a lot of peas this year. I'm planting every one I have, every variety I have. I'm planting them. And I've got the little marvels, the sugar snaps of the Alaska pea. I've got snow peas. I've got the green arrow. I've got those purple ones. I'm planting every single one of them that I have. And then I also have one that's just a flower pea um, that has pretty flowers on it. I don't think the pea itself is edible. It may be edible. I don't know, but I'll have to look and see on that one. Excuse me. I got it in the flower section, and I'm gonna plant those too because they're pretty. But yeah, I want to do really better about planting some of the cool season stuff that you plant before the last frost because yeah, for some reason I don't do quite so well with that kind of stuff. So yeah. So you looking at which catalog are you looking at, GT Junior? I know which one it is, but I just want you to say it again. I'm trying to think of what other herbs that I want to grow this year, or try to grow. Calendula, I didn't have any luck with last year. I'm gonna try that one again. Purple coneflower didn't have luck with. I'm gonna try that one again for sure. I do have some ashwagandha in the refrigerator. I think I need to put it out there, see what it'll do. Definitely growing chamomile again. I would like to get some. I think I have German chamomile. I'd like to get some Baker Creek. I'd like to get some of the other chamomile. I don't buy from Baker Creek, but I have Baker Creek seeds. I have plenty of Baker Creek seeds, but I have never bought from them. um, but yeah, yeah. Are you guys, any of you guys, going to participate in the seed swap? I think I asked that already. I don't know if you still hear about your sugar, but um, Indiana Backyard Gardener is having a seed swap. This will be her third or fourth year doing it. I can't remember exactly. Third or fourth year doing it. So if you're interested, um, check out her last live video. I think Mike dropped the link earlier tonight in the chat to her channel. But her last live video, she talked about the seed swap and what you have to do. And I want to say there's at least a week or so, at least a week, maybe 2 weeks before you have to send your information in if you're interested in it. I don't know if I'm going to participate or not. I should because I have some seeds. I have a lot of seeds that I could share with people. And so I should participate even if I don't get anything in return, just to share some stuff out. But I'm going to try my luck with some melons this year. I don't think I'm growing watermelon this year, but oh, you are still here. Yeah, check her out. I think her name's Adrienne. I think she does a seed swap every year. Well, she's done one in the last few years, and basically, you provide her with um, three different varieties of 10 seeds each, and three stamps. And you ask for your top five, list them in the order that you want there, and you list the things you don't want. So if you, for example, if you wanted green beans but not yard long beans, then you'd say, I want green beans but not yard long beans. You may get, I don't know, four different varieties of green beans that aren't yard long beans. But she will look for what you ask for, and she has a lot of seed swapping resources. And so, yeah, I was watching, I think it was Nicole Smith Garden when she was starting some of the seeds that she got in the seed swap last year, and she got a lot of seeds. And let me just tell you, Nicole Smith has she has a lot of space in her garden, and she grew a lot of stuff. I was like, oh, I want to try that. I want to try that. I don't have enough space to try these things. So yeah, but it was cool. It was cool. But yeah, I love sharing seeds though. I have to admit I love sharing seeds with people, and I love sharing resources with people. I think I did. I don't know if you were here when I showed my book. I found this on Amazon. It's just a planner. It's nothing really special, but except it's a Farmer's Almanac planner, so it has like moon phases and little sayings and stuff on the pages and stuff. But this is my garden planner. Oh, oh. I'm so excited for this planner. I don't know why. It's funny when I was working. Oh, hey, Lisa J, how are you? When I was working, I used day timer. I used a day timer for years and years. I used a day timer, and a lot of people use the Franklin Covey planners, but I use a day timer. I was a day timer person. That's what I used for years and years. I used a day timer, and that was my life. If I didn't have my calendar, my planner with me, everything was missing. And then once I stopped working, it was like, yeah, I'll just put it in my phone. And so I mostly use my phone. Now I used my phone and my day timer. Um, and but now I still like a good planner. I don't use it like I used to use it. So I actually have three different planners for this year. Happy planner. I don't have a happy planner anymore. I had one. I didn't use it. I'm like, I'm not spending the money on a happy planner again if I'm not going to use it. But I have three different planners for 2025, which is crazy. It's crazy, but I can't help myself. I cannot help myself. But I am excited. I'm so excited about my little planner, my little garden planner. So yeah. I bought a happy planner Oh, it's got to be at least 5 years ago. But I got the mini one, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I got the mini one. It was like on a discount sale after the fact, like so maybe in March I picked it up. I was like, oh, let me get a happy planner, and I got the happy planner. I just didn't use it much, and then I said, oh, I could just change out stuff, and so I bought the little rings and stuff, and I made different covers for it, and I changed out pages and stuff in it, and all of that. I played with it, but I didn't use it. I had fun playing with it. I still have all the stuff. Literally, I could just get a refill for it and be on go because I have everything. Not the big one, the little one. But I could get a refill for it and be on go for 2025. But I already have three planners. I already have three, so I don't need another. That's another thing too. I am a planner and I'm a notebook person. I have these little notebooks. I think I showed y'all these last week. I picked them up at the dollar store. I love these little notebooks. They're just little notebooks, and they have the plastic cover on them. So yeah, they're a little bit more durable. And I got a couple of those. No, I have a whole bunch of stuff like that. I have another one over there, but I can't help myself. I buy notebooks, journals. I have those as well that I always have. And this is my I'm going live and I need my YouTube notebook with me. Um, this one's always right beside the computer whenever I go live because I take notes. So yeah. Oh, Lisa Jane, I wanted to tell you, my son goes, Mom, what was the name of that site you told me about stocks? I was like, I'm so excited. So I sent him the list of the different apps, that he could possibly use. I know. I was like, yeah, you could do $1 a day. I mean, that that ain't gonna hurt nothing. Now you'll learn from doing that. You'll learn how it works and everything, and that'll get you watching and seeing how things are moving and stuff. And he was like, "You right? Yeah, you right." So I don't know if he's gonna do anything with it, but I did send him some information, some more information about it since he actually asked me for some information. So I'm kind of proud of my son. Look at that, taking some initiative there. We'll see how that goes. It don't take much to get me excited, as y'all can see. Yeah, as y'all can see, it don't take much. And I was like, okay, all right. This is something we can do together. So that in 5 years he'll be looking back at me and saying, "Ah, Mama, you should have been more aggressive. You should have took a little bit more risk. You see how much money I made." But anyway, yeah. I'm just yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just trying to think. Do we have anything we need to do this week towards meeting our goals for this year? Any accomplishments that we want to pat ourselves on the back for? Anything that we need to do in the upcoming week towards getting our goals met? I'm really proud of myself for getting my camera installed. I'm proud of myself for getting my compost bin filled. Um, so definitely, and for getting my seeds organized. I am really, really excited about those three things. Although there's more I could have done, I'm excited about those, and I'm trying not to trying to stay on the positive side. But yeah, I got my camera up loaded. I think Bayou and Lisa, before you guys came in here, I was showing the guys showing everybody how um, GT Junior had recommended this camera for me, and I got it installed this week, and this is an active picture of my backyard. So I can just go on my phone and look at what's going on. Nothing's going on out there right now. Um, and you can pan or scroll over from one side to the other so you can see there, you can see the other side. Those are the windows in my bedroom, you can see. And so cool. I love that. I love that I got it done. Chickens will be in their outdoor coop by Sunday. Yes. Good deal. You've been working hard on that. Good deal, GT Junior. Um, I only do little stocks, nothing serious. But you know what? A little bit goes a long ways. And especially if you do it a little bit over time. That's the thing that's the thing I'm trying to get my sons to realize. You do a little bit over time and it adds up and it builds. It builds and it builds and it builds, and then you have something, in the end you end up having something. But yeah, I got my camera installed. It has a SD card in it, so it records. If it's motion detector, it has night vision on it, so it has a light on it. So when I turn it on, I can see what's happening in my backyard. That was a real time picture of what was happening in the backyard, and it pans. It's like almost 300 degrees. I don't even remember what it is on the thing. It says it on the box. Oh, I was going to show the box again too for those might be interested. It's a smart Wi-Fi camera. That's the brand. That's the box. I'm trying to think. But it only works on. It does not support 5G. So if your Wi-Fi is 5G, it's not supported by that. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, but yeah, it goes. I can see. So this is the back of my house. It can sew me all the way around, from the wall all the way back to the wall, from one side all the way to the other. So yeah, I love that it pans and it doesn't need a subscription. It's just a SD card. Yeah, exactly. In there. So I'm like really excited about that. That I'm excited that I got one of them mounted. Now I do have two more of them that I did not get up yet, but I needed that one in the backyard. So yeah, exactly. Compound interest makes a big difference, and and then check out stocks that pay dividends, because then you reinvest the dividends. Ugh, that part. So not giving any advice because I don't know what I'm talking about. You do your own research, but yeah, that part. So, but yeah, but I'm excited for that conversation. Having had that conversation with my son about that, and him following up and saying, yeah. And I want to thank GT Junior for giving me, for the information about the camera, because I was looking for one and I was gonna buy something. I had already decided that I'm gonna buy something. I don't know what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy something, and I didn't want to get another Ring camera because I don't have the subscription on the Ring in the front, and I didn't want anything with the subscription on it. So I wanted something that, was pretty much self-contained, that would just let me see what's happening in my backyard for real, for real. And this camera does that. Now, how long does it last? I don't know. Um, for all I know, it may stop working tomorrow. I doubt that, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know what anything about it. But so far, I'm really pleased with it. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that that yeah, I don't know. But yeah, m- um Mike gets a pat on the back and a hand clap because he's been on track for 14 days, eating right. GT Junior gets a pat on the back and a hand clap for um, his exercise program that he's um, getting on, that he's been consistent on. Speaking of which, I have been consistent exercising at least 3 days a week on my mini trampoline. So I'm excited about that. And I'm doing the 30-day um, squat challenge. I'm not actually squatting every day, but I'm doing the 30-day challenge. Some days are rest days, some days are active days. And so I'm doing good on that um, as well. So yeah, I'm excited about that now. I'm not doing so good on the eating. Not doing bad on the eating, but not doing so great on the eating. So I could do better on that. So definitely going to be working on that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna get off of here in 8 minutes, y'all. So 8 minute warning. Because I'm getting tired. I'm rocking a little bit. I see myself rocking a little bit. Y'all know what that means. But I'm getting a little bit tired, and so I'm gonna get off of here in a little bit. But I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. Um, and I plan to, you know, continue to do the whole YouTube thing. I did put up a video today. Trying to do longer videos. My longer videos for last year were about 5 to 6 minutes. My longer videos for this year are going to be about 10 to 12 minutes. And so I'm doing longer videos, trying to do that weekly, and then do some shorts in between times. And so um, I should have another video coming out either this week or next week. Um, that's going to be a longer video. I'm not sure what it's going to be about, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, oh, thank you so much, GT Junior. I appreciate it. Um, I do need to give an update on my WIG 2024 because things are germinating in there. And actually, I need to go in there and I think it's time to feed. It might be time to feed everything over there. But so yeah, I'll definitely be doing an update on that. Although that's probably going to be a short video and not a long video. Um, and then I also have some harvesting to do. I've got some. Does the Cam have a PC app? No, it's a phone app. I don't think there's a PC app for it. GT Junior, do you know? I was getting some seeds together and stuff. Yeah. 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 I don't know if it has a PC app or not. It has a phone app, and the phone app. Oh, well, it's Wi-Fi, so you might be able to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to cold stratify these strawberry seeds before the end of the night. My strawberries are still alive, which is pretty amazing. Y'all know I was done with strawberries last year. I was so done with strawberries last year because my strawberries died, and then I walked into the store and they had the boxes, and I got them, and then half of those died too. So I was like, I'm not playing with y'all. You can do what you do. We'll see. Um, I need to go out there. My asparagus, I need to top the soil off in that because I think the soil has gone down in there. I always look at that. I'm looking at here and I'm seeing the spot on the it's on that picture. It's a small photo in the corner of that picture, right there. There. And every time I see it, I think there's a spot on my monitor. Oh, on TV it will be even cooler. Mike's, I wonder. You know what? There is a an app that you can take what's on your. I think there's an app or something that you can show whatever's on your phone onto a monitor, isn't there? I don't know. I have to ask the kids, the boys, that because I can't remember. Because they're always putting stuff on the TV. They they travel. You know, kids these days travel with TVs. When they come home, they bring their TV. 'Cause they bring a game and a monitor. It's a TV, but it's a monitor and a monitor with them. And so they're always taking things off of the game and putting it on the TV. And there'll be a game, a TV, and a computer. So yeah, that part. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even. Well, I do. I do have a small TV in that room over there that I don't go in very often, except to check on my plants. So yeah, I don't know. I have a set of cameras on my monitor. It doesn't need Wi-Fi to work. Oh yeah, I do have another camera. I do have another camera. I don't know. I don't know. There may be something on the phone. There may be an app. Y'all asking questions that I can't answer. I might have an answer next week. I would do a mini projector. Would a mini projector work with the game or is it moving too fast? I wonder. I don't know. I have no idea. And it depends on the games too. My sons mostly play um NCAA football. That's the games that they play that he plays most of the time. They don't play the other most of the other games, and it's funny because when people say, "What games do they play?" and they start naming the games, I'm like, "Football." So yeah, I don't know. COD. No, Call of Duty. No, they play football. Now my niece plays that one and Fortnite and some of the other ones. I figured it out. See, it didn't take me that long to figure it out. um, yeah, I don't know about that. But I don't play. I'm not a gamer. I don't play that. Only super expensive ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't play that. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say they don't play it. They play those games, but that's not their go-to game. The go-to game that they play is NCAA football. That's his jam. So that's what it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank y'all for being here, and I will be same time, same place next week. I have a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and I was wondering about a projector, but I keep forgetting to research it. Oh yeah, that and they don't do Nintendo, they do Xbox. Um, Both of them do Xbox actually, but yeah, I don't know nothing about those games because I don't play at all. Thank y'all for being here, and I will see y'all next week and in the YouTube streets. Deuces.